Military music at Navy Band Great Lakes has a long, rich history. The first musician, a bugler, arrived in 1908 to the then new Naval Training Center, and the band was officially established in 1911 when the first recruits arrived for training. During World War I, the illustrious John Philip Sousa led the band as he trained more than 1,500 musicians for the Navy. Today's members carry on the noble tradition in the spirit of their motto, Pride in Service. With a wide range of performing ensembles, this talented group of professional military musicians appear in hundreds of parades, concerts, schools, public and recruiting performances throughout its 10-state area each year as the Navy's ambassadors to the Midwest. The commander, Naval Service Training Command, Rear Admiral D. Mewbourne, is proud to present the men and women of Navy Band, Great Lakes. The drum major for today's concert is musician third class, Kristen Jacobson. And conducting Navy Band Great Lakes is musician first class, Joel Thiesfeld. Another acknowledgement, please, for their outstanding performance this morning.
As the parade of graduates approaches, we salute the states and territories whose sons and daughters will graduate today. Delaware, Pennsylvania,
New Jersey, Georgia, Connecticut,
Massachusetts, Maryland,
South Carolina, New Hampshire,
Virginia, New York,
North Carolina, Rhode Island, Vermont,
Kentucky,
Tennessee, Ohio,
Louisiana, Indiana,
Mississippi,
Illinois, Alabama, Maine,
Missouri,
Arkansas,
Michigan,
Florida, Texas,
Iowa, Wisconsin,
California,
Minnesota, Oregon,
Kansas,
West Virginia, Nevada,
Nebraska,
Colorado,
North Dakota,
South Dakota,
Montana, Washington,
Idaho, Wyoming, Utah,
Oklahoma, New Mexico, Arizona,
Alaska, Hawaii,
District of Columbia, Puerto Rico,
Guam, American Samoa,
Northern Mariana Islands, Trust Territories,
Virgin Islands, State Flags, Order Arms. And now we invite you to join the staff of Recruit Training Command in welcoming the graduating divisions with your applause as they enter Midway Ceremonial Hall and are announced in the following order.
Division 2, 3, 5. Division 2, 3, 6. Today's graduating performing unit is Division 9, 3, 2. Division 932 provides the state flags, color guards, and drumline units for today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, you may be seated. Thank you. Divisions, right, face. Section leaders, fall out and collect outer garments.
State flags carry up. Forward, platoon, formation, march.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I am Lieutenant Keenan Harmon, Recruit Training Command's Drill Division Officer. Today you will see 9 divisions comprised of 706 sailors participate in their graduation ceremony and soon join the most powerful Navy in the world. The unit positioned at center deck is the Review Commander and staff. The Review Commander is responsible for conducting the graduation ceremony. Today's Review Commander is Seaman Recruit Jonathan Plant from Greenville, North Carolina. Performing and graduating today is the state flags on their 8th and final week of training. The band, choir, and drill team unit is on their 7th week of training, and the staff unit is on their 6th week of training. These units are comprised entirely of recruits. During their night of arrival, all recruits are placed into divisions of 88 personnel and assigned their division commanders. Recruit division commanders form the backbone of recruit training and are the key individuals in the life of every recruit. Division commanders must serve as counselors, disciplinarians, administrators, and military leaders. Above all, they must show themselves as outstanding examples of military bearing, appearance, attitude, and behavior. Each division also has a recruit chief petty officer. This is the senior recruit who supervises the divisional staff positions and leads the division in the absence of their division commanders. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to introduce the graduating divisions, their division commanders, and recruit chief petty officers. As I introduce each division, they will raise the competitive flags that they have earned throughout their training. As I introduce each recruit chief petty officer, the flag representing their home state will also be raised. Please hold your applause until all introductions have been completed. I will be starting from their right. Division 229. Commanded by Petty Officer First Class Chris Mills. Petty Officer First Class Elizabeth Honeyegger. And their recruit chief petty officer, Seaman Recruit Lee Jackson from West Palm Beach, Florida. Division 230. Commanded by Petty Officer First Class Marvell Harris. Petty Officer Second Class Ricardo Escandone. And their recruit chief petty officer, Seaman Recruit Damon Garvin from Atlanta, Georgia. Divisions 229 and 230 are commanded by Chief Petty Officer Francis Johnson. Division 231, commanded by Chief Petty Officer Kristen Dell. Petty Officer First Class Shane Christensen. And their recruit chief petty officer, Seaman Recruit Devin Aguilar from Riverside, California. Division 232, commanded by Petty Officer First Class Efron Roldan. Petty Officer First Class Joy Benoya. And their recruit chief petty officer, Seaman Recruit James Abbott from Fort Worth, Texas. Divisions 231 and 232 are commanded by Chief Petty Officer Charlene Parker. Division 233, commanded by Petty Officer First Class Hashim Martin. Petty Officer Second Class Jeffrey Shuck. And their recruit chief petty officer, Seaman Recruit Christopher Tangaro from Hilo, Hawaii. Division 234, commanded by Petty Officer First Class John Urquhart. Petty Officer Second Class Cassandra Herring. And their recruit chief petty officer, Seaman Recruit Peter O'Donnell from Houston, Texas. Divisions 233 and 234 are commanded by Chief Petty Officer Damian Franklin. Division 235, commanded by Petty Officer First Class Chad Abel. Petty Officer First Class Eric Relier. And their recruit chief petty officer, Seaman Recruit Katrina Thomas from Cleveland, Ohio. Division 236, commanded by Petty Officer First Class Leilani Lemon. Petty Officer Second Class Crystal Martin. And their recruit chief petty officer, Seaman Recruit Christopher Kuhn from Pensacola, Florida. Divisions 235 and 236 are commanded by Chief Petty Officer Gabriel Kunzman. Division 932, commanded by Chief Petty Officer Lucas Anderson. Petty Officer First Class Sadie Frazier. Petty Officer Second Class Tiffany Dallas. And their recruit chief petty officer, Seaman Recruit Carolyn Imhoff from Plainfield, Illinois. On behalf of the commanding officer and staff of Recruit Training Command, we congratulate these division commanders and recruit chief petty officers on a job well done.
Divisions, attention!
Will the guests please rise? Recruit Training Command arriving.
Order! Arms! I'm orderly. Strike 4 now.
Staff arriving.
Order! Arms! I'm orderly. Strike 4 now.
Deputy Command Surgeon, U.S. Transportation Command arriving.
Order! Arms!
The guests may be seated.
Morning, Captain. Honor guard standing by for inspection, sir. Attention! Up! Parade the colors.
Will the guests please rise? Hand, salute.
Order, oaths. Retire the colors.
Hand, salute. Ready. 2. Chaplain Haas will offer this morning's invocation.
Let us pray. God in heaven, approximately 8 weeks ago, these sailors arrived at boot camp with hopes and dreams of what could be, who they would become, and wanting to make a difference. Along this road, they've been tested and tried to see if they had what it takes to be a sailor in the United States Navy. They have passed their tests and now stand here with family and friends ready to enter the fleet. As they go from here, we pray they would take with them those core values that we hold dear: honor, courage, and commitment to themselves and to their shipmates. When times get tough, remind them of the words that were spoken by the prophet Isaiah. Fear not, for I am with thee. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you, and yes, I will help you and uplift you with my righteous right hand. As we celebrate today with these newest sailors, we take a moment and ask that you would be with our men and women who are in harm's way. Father, give them the strength for every new day. Give them your wisdom, peace, and grace. Give them your divine protection and bring them home safe. For all this I pray, amen.
Eternal Father, strong to save, whose arm hath bound us.
Our guests may be seated. At this point, the commanding officer would typically issue orders and instructions to the unit commanders. Then the unit commanders would face about and relay the information to their divisions. Today's event show how orders pass through the chain of command.
Divisions! Report! Very well. 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 All divisions, present or accounted for, sir.
Very well. The sailors' creed.
Well, commence the review.
Aye, sir. All ready. Rest. Sound off.
skies, for amber waves of grain, for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plains. America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood, from sea to shine.
Award winners reporting, sir.
Very well. Good morning. I'm Captain John Dye, Commanding Officer, Recruit Training Command. On behalf of Rear Admiral D. Mewborn, Commander, Naval Service Training Command, I welcome you to this morning's recruit graduation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where the Navy starts. Division 932 graduates today. They are the State Flags Unit, providing the 50 state flags, drum corps, and color guard. I think they nailed it today. What do you think? Let's give them a hand. I'd also like to extend a welcome to our reviewing officer, Captain Don Sinan Albia, Deputy Commander Surgeon, United States Transportation Command. Our guest of honor, Captain William Dodge Jr., Deputy Director for Intelligence, U.S. Pacific Fleet, and Captain Robert Fink, Chief of Staff, Naval Service Training Command. But most importantly, I'm pleased to welcome the families and friends of these graduates who have come here today to share this significant milestone with our newest sailors. Your Navy continues to be manned by top quality sailors like those whom you see before you. They and others like them are absolutely critical to maintaining the readiness of our naval forces and the security of our nation. These sailors have successfully completed battle stations and have earned the right to wear the uniform recognized throughout the world as a symbol of freedom. This training group is ready to graduate and serve in the world's most powerful Navy. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you 706 of the newest and sharpest sailors in the United States Navy.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. Recruit Training Command's competitive system among individual recruits and divisions promotes teamwork, attention to detail, and pride in accomplishment. Divisions performing above standards throughout their training are awarded recognition flags in the following mission areas: academic achievement, military drill, compartment readiness, and physical fitness. These flags are carried as a visible symbol of the division's success. Each flag indicates that your sailors individually and as teams met performance standards in one or more mission area events. Any division exceeding basic requirements in the mission areas during their training is designated a battle efficiency division and earns the Battle E flag in recognition of this outstanding performance. 4 divisions have earned this honor today, and we congratulate these divisions on a job well done. Any division that excels in every phase of training and earns all flags qualifies for the Chief of Naval Operations Honor Division recognition and is awarded the CNO Honor Flag for exemplary achievement. This designation reflects a high degree of teamwork, morale, and esprit de corps, as well as the superb leadership of the division commanders. 1 division has earned this honor today, and we congratulate Division 932 on a job exceptionally well done.
Parade! Press!
Captain Dye will present this week's individual awards, and he will be joined on the drill deck by our reviewing officer, Captain Albia, and our guest of honor, Captain Dodge. Recruits who demonstrate a conspicuous attitude of devotion to duty, to the Navy, and to their shipmates may be selected as a division's honor graduate and represent the measure of admiration and respect they have earned from their shipmates throughout their boot camp experience. As we announce this training group's honor graduates, please hold your applause until the introductions have been completed. Seaman Recruit Tyler George, Division 229, from Louisville, Pennsylvania. Seaman Recruit Devlin Horton, Division 230, from Greensboro, North Carolina. Seaman Recruit Russell Phillips, Division 231, from Casson, Minnesota. Seaman Recruit Nicholas Clark, Division 232, from Mercer Island, Washington. Seaman Recruit David Perez, Division 233, from East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. Seaman Recruit Joshua Pickard De La Paz, Division 234, from Somerville, Massachusetts. Seaman Recruit Cara Bugle, Division 235, from Albany, New York. Seaman Recruit Chad Campbell, Division 236, from Vernon, Connecticut. And Seaman Recruit Valerie Crossley, Division 932, from San Diego, California. To each honor graduate goes the traditional Navy recognition of Bravo Zulu, which means congratulations, sailors. Well done.
Honor graduates, ho! Forward, march!
Morning, Captain. Seaman Recruit Evelyn reporting.
Seaman Recruit Deidre Evelyn, Division 235, from Cleveland, Ohio, is the winner of the United Service Organization Award for Best Exemplifying the Spirit and Intent of the Word Shipmate. Seaman Recruit Evelyn is given a commemorative plaque from the United Service Organization. Well done, sailor.
Seaman Recruit Board is supporting.
For achieving the highest overall academic score during recruit training, Seaman Recruit David Portis, Division 233, from Colorado Springs, Colorado, has earned the Academic Excellence Award, which is sponsored by the Lake Defiance chapter of the Illinois Society of the Sons of the American Revolution. Seaman Recruit Portis receives a letter of commendation from the commanding officer. Well done, sailor.
Morning, Captain. Seaman Recruit Harbottle reporting.
Seaman Recruit Ty Harbottle, Division 932, from Newcastle, Colorado, is the recipient of the Military Order of the World War's Award of Merit. This award is presented for meritorious performance during recruit training. Seaman Recruit Harbottle is presented with a commemorative plaque from the Military Order of the World Wars. Well done, sailor.
Morning, Captain. Seaman Recruit Van Dalen reporting.
The Military Officers Association Leadership Award is presented to Seaman Recruit Karen Van Dommelen, Division 231, from Portland, Oregon, for demonstrating exceptional tenacity and professionalism. Seaman Recruit Van Dommelen is awarded a letter of commendation from our commanding officer. Well done, sailor.
Morning, Captain. Seaman Recruit Spencer reporting.
For having displayed extraordinary qualities best expressing the American spirit of honor, initiative, and loyalty, Seaman Recruit Mark Spencer, Division 229, from Front Royal, Virginia, is awarded the Navy League Award, which is sponsored by the Navy League of the United States. Seaman Recruit Spencer is presented with a commemorative plaque and a letter of commendation from the commanding officer. Well done, sailor.
Morning, Captain. Seaman Recruit Massey reporting.
Seaman Recruit Daniel Massey, Division 233, from Narragansett, Rhode Island, is the recipient of the Navy Club of the United States of America Military Excellence Award for best exemplifying the qualities of enthusiasm, devotion to duty, military bearing, and teamwork. This award places him at the pinnacle of today's newest sailors. Seaman Recruit Massey is awarded a flag letter of commendation. Seaman Recruit Massey, the staff of Recruit Training Command salutes you as the finest of this group of graduates. Well done, sailor. It is appropriate to recognize such outstanding individual accomplishments by these sailors with a round of 3 cheers. The adjutant will lead all graduating divisions in 3 cheers for this morning's honor graduates and award winners.
Hip hip! Hip hip! Hip hip!
I have the distinct pleasure this morning of introducing our reviewing officer, Captain Don Albia. As Deputy Command Surgeon, United States Transportation Command, he is responsible for serving as the Department of Defense Single Manager for the development of policy and standardization procedures and information support systems for global patient movement. Entering the Navy as an enlisted sailor, Captain Albia started his career as a deck plate seaman before being accepted to Hospital Corpsman A School. Following his commission in 1986, he has led in many capacities, including Officer in Charge Branch Medical Clinic, Iwakuni, Japan, Officer in Charge Naval Branch Health Clinic, Mayport, Florida, and Executive Officer Naval Hospital, Corpus Christi, Texas. Prior to his current command, Captain Albia served as Commander Naval Hospital, 29 Palms, California. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in a warm Recruit Training Command welcome to a distinguished sailor, Captain Don Albia.
Thank you, Captain Diane. Good morning. I am Captain Albia, the Deputy Command Surgeon of the United States Transportation Command. I completed recruit training 39 years ago, so I am truly honored and privileged to join you today to welcome the 706 sailors into the world's finest Navy. For over a century, Naval Station Great Lakes has transformed over 3 million civilians into highly trained sailors. The program here has always been rigorous, demanding more from recruits than they probably thought possible. But each of them has selflessly answered the call to duty to serve a cause greater than them. They have passed battle stations and proven themselves worthy of wearing the uniform that symbolizes freedom throughout the world, the uniform of the United States Navy. The recruit division commanders, instructors, and staff at RTC have taken on the unique and honorable challenge of shaping recruits into the finest American sailors, maintaining the Navy's high standards. We thank them for their dedication. But most importantly, we acknowledge you, this sailors' families and friends, for the integral role you have played. You helped shape your recruit into a person who wanted to stand up for their country, who understands the Navy core values of honor, courage, and commitment. And during the past 8 weeks, you have tirelessly supported them. We now welcome you into the Navy family. Sailors, you're about to embark on one of the most challenging adventures of your life. You've chosen to serve your country at a time when it is most needed, when America must show a strong presence throughout the world, on the seas and in the skies. You've taken on the responsibility of defending our nation and are now prepared for that tremendous duty. You have earned not only mine, but the respect of a grateful nation. Congratulations, sailors.
Drummers, post. Steady, flags, carry, on. Forward, platoon, formation, march.
Captain Albia will now receive the salute of the graduating divisions, and he will be joined on the drill deck by Captain Dye, or commanding officer. Please remain seated now until your graduates have been placed on liberty. Please join me in one more round of appreciation for wonderful musicians of Navy Band, Great Lakes. Thanks again to each and every one of you for joining us on this most memorable of Navy Days. And without further delay, now hear this. Now hear this. Liberty Call! Liberty Call!